Some of the best opportunities in sports cards get overlooked for one simple reason. Nobody's looking for them. Today, I'm going to show you 5 sports cards that actually sold on eBay. Some of them you'll recognize, some of them you've probably seen before, and a few of them are cards most collectors would scroll right past without thinking twice about. I've been buying and selling sports cards since 2015, and one thing I've learned is that cards everyone talks about aren't always the cards that sell. Over the years, I've watched overlooked cards quietly build demand while others got all the attention. So, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 overlooked cards that sold, why people bought them, and what they can teach us about finding value that other collectors miss. And if you want the full list, I put together a free PDF down below in the description. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, let's take this card by card. Card number 1. This actually recently sold. This is a card I purchased. So this Cade Cunningham Purple Prism PSA 10. Now, I want you to take a look at Cade Cunningham's value. Cade Cunningham Silver Prism PSA 10. PSA 10, if I could spell. Cade Cunningham's value, you can see, it rose a lot in the playoffs, right? It was going up, 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 up. It kind of rose right here, and then they lost, and then it kind of came down a little bit, right? So you could expect it to probably pick back up. Now, this specific card of Cade Cunningham, if you look here, excuse me. Oh, let's go to Card Ladder real quick. And hold on. Let me just go to Card Ladder. I'm going to all my tabs. I'm ruining it all for you guys. So check this out. Check this out on Card Ladder. Cade, Purple, Prism, PSA. Man, I must have had too many drinks this weekend on my birthday. Jeez. I can't type. Kavi, I'm going to need someone to help me type. All right, check this card out. Cade Cunningham Purple. Why is this a good buy? Well, his value is low. Not many people are looking to buy higher end Cade Cunningham. And look at this sale of $1,600. This is the lowest sale in, man, a long time, right? This hasn't sold this low since, man, what is that, like a year ago? It sold for $1,200. So the reason this was a good purchase right here and it quietly undersold is just people aren't looking to buy higher end Cade Cunningham. That's number 1. Number 2, this one's kind of funny, but you could see this card, LaMelo Ball. 1, LaMelo Ball, people really aren't looking to buy him. But 2, look at the title of this card. This person just completely mislabeled this card. Your boy saw this and he bought it. Now, if you take a look at this card and you hop over to Card Ladder, 2020 LaMelo out of 99 contenders, PSA 10 auto, right? This is the exact card. And take a look. So this is the card I bought. It sold for $660. Why did it sell so much cheaper than the sale before? Well, because the title was just completely screwed up. And people are probably nervous or not as many eyeballs saw it. So I've done this a lot. I'll see mislabeled cards all the time. I'm more than happy to buy them. God forbid the person scams me. eBay just gives me my money back. So that's card number 2. Card number 3. This card of Mickey Mantle. This is actually a card I purchased on eBay for $26,700 last year in September. Now you could see this is lower than a lot of the sales. Partially, part of the reason is because the card is a little bit beat up. But I've discovered over the years of doing this and really getting into vintage sports cards and higher end vintage sports cards to sell and buy, eBay is a gold mine for higher end cards. Not a lot of the higher end guys that have a lot of money are on eBay. A lot of these guys are buying cards at heritage auctions, golden auctions, at card shows. For some reason, higher end cards on eBay, vintage ones, pre 1959, undersell a lot. Not always, but a lot. This card you're actually looking at. I sold this card maybe a month later for $32,000 in cash. This was actually the only vintage card I've ever sold. I usually buy them and hold them forever. I brought it to a card show and this guy just gave me too good of an offer to refuse. The card's a little beat up. So this was a card that undersold on eBay, and this happens all the time with vintage cards. So that's number 3. Number 4, this is another example of going back to timing the market. This card of Jaden Daniels is 2024 Prismania PSA 10 sold for $68.50 in January, okay? This card, you could see the next sale is already creeping up, and it's going to continually go up and up. Actually, you could just cut this one out of the video, the Prismania one. Number 4, I'm not going to do 5. I'm going to do 4 of them. Is this card of Cooper Flag, this PSA 10 Topps Chrome 2025. Take a look at this. So this card, June 7th, sold pretty cheap. These cards are doing $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, and in June, Cooper Flag's value fell a little bit. Not many people wanted it because season ended, his value died, his hype died. People are buying Wembanyama, and you could see what has happened or what happened before this sale. Look at these other sales of 9,900, 7,700, 7,200, all before June, and this is the lowest sale. Whoever bought this card, which is not me, if you did buy this card, let me know. I'll buy it from you for 6,300. But this guy got in great. This is probably going to be the lowest sale of this card this whole summer, if I had to take a guess. But whoever bought this just got in at the right time. And whoever bought this card, which was the first PSA 10 sale for $10,000, got in at a terrible time. So those are 4 cards that are undervalued and they sold on eBay. Hopefully that makes sense. There's a free PDF down below in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Cool. Sorry, that was 4. The Jaden Daniels one was screwed up. New York is rich, but a majority are financing, and I'm sure, yeah, that's what I would imagine as well. These tickets are insane, man. Like, you go to the game and you look at people, and you're like, man, this guy doesn't look like he's a millionaire. This guy looks like your everyday average Joe. Like, how did he spend 10 grand on this ticket? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Callers already? I'm popular today? You want to know a secret, Vanessa? In 5th grade, I got voted most popular, right? I did. I swear. Me and my friend David got voted most popular. I don't know why that. You know how like when I feel like
Is it your personality?
maybe, but then
I feel like you could have been a class clown because you're so
I
funny.
I was a class clown too. But then my popularity fell off as I got weirder through the years. So like in middle school, I started hanging out with a few like weird sports nerds kids. And in high school, it really fell off. High school, I was yeah, I would like play football and like hang out with the popular kids, and then they would make fun of me for hanging out with like the nerds too.
You're like, I'm trying to give everyone a chance.
Yeah, like I didn't enjoy hanging out with the popular kids, so it killed my popularity. Mm-mm-mm.
Look at you now.
I know, back to being popular, right?
Probably laughing.
I know they probably see this content like, what the hell? Mike's Mike me. We're calling you guys back. Just call in once. Don't call in 20 times. Call in once and you're in the queue. I promise. I swear, there's people that call the phone 8 times. Like 8 times? It's like a crazy ex toxic girlfriend. Like they don't even call 8 times. You guys want to hear a funny story real quick of my girlfriend being crazy? This is actually sports card related. Doesn't matter, Coffee, which one goes which? So this was like, man, this is when we first started dating. My girlfriend. This is actually kind of funny. My girlfriend and I first started dating. She didn't really know what I did. Like she knew I bought and sold sports cards. Didn't really like understand much of it near to what she does now. So she was getting on a plane to come back to Tampa, and she was Venmoing me $5 as like a present. Like get yourself some coffee. She goes on my Venmo and she sees that a really attractive girl just Venmoed me. You know how on Venmo you could see the news feed? Yeah. And she calls me, who the fuck? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? And I looked at my Venmo and my friend bought a card from me. So he sent me money using his wife's Venmo, and his wife is attractive. And I had to explain to her, like, no, like, okay, like I have friends on Facebook. We buy and sell cards from each other. I had to like explain it all to her. It was actually kind of funny. And like, yeah.
It's like they give me the money.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard. It was oh man. Yeah, that was funny. Yep.
Good for Mira.
That was a good one.
Good man.
Shout out girlfriend. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey Eric, how's it going?
What's up, man? Who's calling?
Hey, this is Daniel from Durham. Sorry about the other week. I was the guy calling in like 8 or 10 times. I kind of thought this was like a radio show.
Oh,
the
like a
queue.
radio show. No, it's call once and you lock yourself in the queue. That's kind of what happens.
Yeah, I got you. Hey, I'm calling about a LeBron James card. I'll give you
Yeah.
the card number real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, do it.
So it's 2007 Ultra jerseys.
2007 Ultra jerseys.
Yeah. Hashtag UJ-LJ.
Okay. UJ. It's LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron out of 50.
Is it? What's the picture of him? Is it just his face? Like
It's a quad jersey, game worn, and he's on the right side.
huh.
The interesting about the card is it hasn't sold in 2 years, so it's interesting because it's game worn LeBron from 07, and I'm just curious as to what the price I should list it as because it's a super card. It just hasn't sold in 2 years.
Yeah. What's yours graded?
It's a BGS 9.
So this is interesting. The same exact card in 2024 in April did 510 and then again 270. So yours is a Beckett 9, you said?
Yes.
So LeBron's value is up since then. So like this is not going to be perfect, but what I would do is look at his like Topps Chrome PSA 10 and then just see how much it's went up. It's went up a decent chunk. So since 2024, it's April 20.
I will add in it is jersey number 23 to 50.
Okay, so that definitely helps as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's see. His value on this Topps Chrome PSA 10 has went from like 4,000 to like 12,000. So it's tripled. But I don't know if his other stuff has done that. Let me look up like a 2005 LeBron something. Let me look up another card real quick because it's not apples to apples. Okay, let's look up.
Yeah, I think something of that era, like game worn, would be a good comp for it, like out of 50.
Actually, maybe I lied. This one also like tripled. So, but yours is 23 out of 23. So okay, so this one that sold for 270 today, I'd imagine that would do like 900 ish, maybe 800 to 900. But yours is a Beckett 9, so that's gonna give it a premium. So that's gonna be like 1,200, 1,100, and then yours is 23 out of 50. So that's big. So I'd add another like $300-400, like $1,500 to $1,800, I would guess, in that range.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like I gotta have those counts ready to go to be like, hey, like this is what it's doing because I got those two 500 and 270 sales really don't mean much. So
yeah, it's hard to like it's hard to go to a card show and say what I just said. You know, you got to explain to them, look, his value's went up this much. So I would just I might just stick it on eBay, best offer, and then see what offers come. I probably would not auction that card.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Eric.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Any other questions, just feel free to call in.
That's all I got.
All right, sounds good, man. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Just call in once. Remember, call in once. Las Vegas.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric, how you doing?
What's up, man? How can I help? Who's calling?
Ryan. So I hit a case hit out of a blaster box.
Okay.
It's Lamine Yamal.
Nice. Good timing.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
So I was kind of seeing if I should auction the card now or if I should hold on to it till after the World Cup.
If it was mine, I would definitely auction it. The World Cup is no different than like soccer. World Cup is the biggest thing in the USA when it comes to soccer, especially it is in the USA. So soccer, that's why soccer cards have went up a lot because there's a lot of hype in the U.S. And the U.S. we are the people that buy cards the most. So it's no different than like the football season starting. There's just a lot of hype. The odds his value is worth more in 2 months than it is today are low. Probably not. It could, but probably not. So if it was mine, I would definitely sell it.
Okay, that's good advice. And you think something like an auction for a card? Like
yeah. Him, I wouldn't mind auctioning because it has just so much hype right now.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Any other questions? Just feel free to call back.
Okay, you have a great one.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. All right. Someone called in 5 times. I said don't do it. Oh, 6 times. I said don't do it. But you did it. And I'm running through the 6 with my wall. Sell it to me, Yamal. There you go, Randy. Go get him. NBA 2K stream at 40K subs? I don't know what that means. I mean, I do know
Your
what that
call
means.
has been forwarded to voice.
Didn't answer. All right. Florida. You called me 6 times, so.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, man? My name is Charles.
What's up, Charles? How may I be at your service?
Yeah, I got a question for you about a Jackson Dart card. I know you're on here talking about his value may not be as high as it is right now. But I pulled in a break, a Jackson Dart, 3 out of 3, red geometric.
Wow.
It's the rare variation, and I have it at PSA right now. I paid walkthrough on it last week.
Wow.
I expect to get it back at the end of this week, and I'm inclined to send it through Alt for auction. I just wanted to get your opinion on it. I only see a couple comps, and some of it's from Chrome. I saw an out of 5 throwback sell for, I think, 4K raw.
Yeah, so yours is Topps Chrome, right?
Mine's Topps Finest.
Oh, Topps Finest. Okay. So Topps Finest is going to do less than Topps Chrome. Topps Chrome is a more desirable product.
Yep.
Is yours is the flashback?
No, so that's the comp I kind of put it at just because it's red as well. I know it's a totally different product from Finest and Chrome, but I'm just trying to find a comp on it. There's only 3 cards out there. There's one listed on eBay right now that hasn't had much traction for like 9K raw.
Yeah. So yours is that, does it say like Finest in the middle and it's him throwing the ball? He's in the middle of throwing the ball?
He's not throwing the ball. No, he's kind of like in a one-step drop back. He's holding the ball right in front of him.
So does it say freshman on the top?
It does not. It's the red geometric parallel.
See, I don't know what that is. So
if you look it up, I mean, I can send you a picture if you want me to.
Is it? Oh, it's non-autographed.
It's non-autographed.
Oh, okay, that's what was tripping. Okay, I see now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a sale out of 5. Yours is probably slightly more. So raw, it's probably 550, 600. If it got a 10, I'd put it in like, if you auctioned it, 13 to 1500 ish.
Okay.
Yeah, in that range.
I was expecting a little bit higher for the 3 out of 3. I know the 5 is the uncommon variation, and I have the rare variation. I don't know if that makes a big difference in this product.
Not much, but once again, what I'm saying, dude, is a guesstimate. You can get 2 people fighting over each other when you auction it. It can go for over $2,000, or it could completely disappoint and go for 1,000. Cards like that are really low numbered. It is a guesstimate. Just I am wrong for sure. But that's just what I would take a guess at.
Do you have any advice on the avenue I should take? 'Cause I expected to get a 10. I have a couple cards out there. I had 3 that were expecting a 10. I got a Saquon, 1 out of 5, same parallel red geometric.
Yeah. A card like that, I would probably not auction. I'd want to get it in the hands of a Jackson Dart collector because they'll overpay for it. So the best route to get there, a card show's obviously good because you get paid in cash. But outside of a card show, it'd probably be Facebook groups. Like join like New York Giants sports card Facebook groups, dude. And like
Okay.
you'll find tons of dart collectors obviously there.
All right, well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm over in Austin, Texas, and I know there's a car show coming this weekend, so I may try to pass it through there.
Yeah, hey, I might be there soon for Game 5 for Knicks Spurs. So
Oh, nice. Well, if you wanna, maybe I can make my way over there.
yeah, is there a what's the card show going on?
There's one in Austin, Texas. It's just the Austin, Texas car show, just local to where I'm at.
The 400 table one?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I went there one time. It was really good. It's a good card show.
Okay. All right, I might try to pass through. I appreciate the advice, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. Good luck with the card.
Yep. See ya.
All right, bye. All right. This queue's open after this caller. I see all your questions in the chat. Call the phone.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, how's it going, Eric?
What's up, dude? How can I help? Who's calling?
Yes, I have a question about a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. card that
Okay.
I'm having a hard time comping.
Okay.
So it is an Inception number to 10 RPA.
What year?
Let me find it real quick.
Is it autographed?
It is autographed. It's 2020.
Okay. And is it? It's numbered out of what?
10.
Oh, 10. That's right. Is it? Let me see. What's the picture of what's he doing in the card? What's the picture? Is it batting?
He's on the left side, standing up, holding the bat over his shoulders.
Left side. Is it a patch?
Yeah, it is a patch.
Oh, it is a patch. Let's see. Left side. Holding the. Is he in a batting stance?
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay. Okay. So one just sold for $200 out of 25. Yours is probably around 330 to 350. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I bought it for 100, so I'm not mad with that.
Yeah. Hey, I'll offer you 120 if you want it. No, I'm kidding. Don't sell it to me.
Well, I appreciate that, Eric. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Let me know how it goes.
All right, I will. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. It's nice when you make someone's day. Then when you tell someone their card is worth less than they think, that makes them very sad.
Hello.
You have Eric. You are live.
Hey, Eric. How you doing, sir?
What's up? Who's calling?
That's Tim with Indianapolis. How you doing?
What's up, dude? How may I be at your service?
Originally from Long Island. Big fan of the Knicks. Hate everything about the Pacers. So just wanted to make you
Yep,
happy on that
yep.
one.
I'm from Jersey. I lived in Long Island for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm from Hempstead. Nice.
Mm.
So real quick, bud, I know your stance, and I hate to have you look up anything, but I ripped a pack on Arena Club this weekend, actually right before tip-off, and I pulled the Jalen Brunson die-cut orange prism, Gem Mint 10. They offered me $100 for it. I see there's only 3 ever that have been PSA 10, and I see one going for about $200 on eBay. But with this series, and I know you don't hang on to cards, but with this series, should I hang on to this a little bit? Because I think it's about to skyrocket.
No. So even if he wins, his stuffers already jumped a ton. So even if he wins, it's not going to go up too much more. And also, it's not a rookie. So like rookies, if anything skyrockets, it'll be his rookie stuff, which kind of already has. His hasn't. And I see a die cut prism PSA 9 at $85. So yours is probably like 200-ish. I wouldn't think, even if he wins I know this is crazy to say, but if he wins the finals, his hype will slowly die over the summer and it'll come back down to earth. It happens all the time.
The haters will be back around Christmas.
Yeah. So I would sell it. Is what?
Okay, yeah. My only thought about it, because again, I'm pretty new into this. I actually did one of the calls for you guys about a couple weeks ago, so I'm really thinking about digging in pretty hard. My only thought was just because those die cuts are so hard to get a 10 and it's a color match. That's my only thought of why to keep it. But I respect your
Yes,
opinion.
and that is why one just sold for $85. Literally in
Right.
December, it sold for $15, and then just some like sucker Knicks fan thought it looked pretty and overpaid, and some sucker Knicks fan will overpay for yours as well. But
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, but I would auction it
Okay.
like today. To be honest, I would not hold that card.
All right. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Let's go Knicks.
Yes, sir.
All right. Illinois, you called back. The queue's open after this call, by the way. Stop asking questions in the chat. Call in. Don't be shy. Go to the bathroom at work.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
Hey, how's it going? Question about just kind of the card market in general. So you talk about the Topps Chrome Refractor
Yeah.
and the PSA Prism Silver being like baseline for comping cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And market moving. So the Otani Bowman Chrome is a really popular card and became
Yes.
huge over the last, I don't know how long. It's just huge now.
Yep.
Do you with Topps coming out with like a basketball set now that's got Bowman Chrome in it? I've noticed like a spike in people wanting that card, and it's price. I don't know if it's going up really, but it's really popular. It seems like. Can you see that Bowman Chrome Refractor being like kind of a baseline measure for market as well?
No. Bowman Chrome for basketball and football will always be second. So Bowman Chrome originally came out. Not originally came out, but well, actually, maybe it was originally. So Bowman Chrome originally came out for baseball, I believe, and it's always been the baseball card. Why? It's just what people prefer. I don't know. And then when I got into the hobby in 2015, like cards started to pick up steam in like 2011, 2012, 2013. But like, believe it or not, it didn't just start getting popular now. It's had momentum for over a decade. But when I got in, like the only cards that were worth anything were Bowman Chrome. Like it was like the fact that like no football guys sold for any significant amounts of money. Like Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota, none of those guys when they were rookies. So the point I'm trying to make is Bowman Chrome will always be first with baseball. That's like the card these guys sign first when they get into the minor leagues. So it's like their true rookie card. It's just what people prefer. And Topps Chrome will always be the first football card and basketball card. Why? I don't know. It's just what people prefer. But Bowman Chrome's a good second. And like Bowman Chrome football is kind of similar to like Topps Finest football. They're just both kind of close seconds to Topps Chrome. Does that make sense? Kind of.
Yeah. All that totally makes sense. I've just really noticed a huge popularity in like these Bowman Chrome Cooper Flag refractors, and like the same cards that gain attention and popularity in the Topps Chrome set seems to be bleeding over to Bowman Chrome a little bit. I've noticed, and I don't know if it's something that kind of holds steam or if it's because of Otani a little bit, like those same type of collectors wanting that because because it hasn't been out forever, right?
Well, you just hit the nail on the head. It's hot because it just came out. When things first come out, they start high and then they go down. And also, it's a combination of Topps just got the license, so people are excited because Bowman Chrome football license and basketball license hasn't been a thing for years. And then also, you have all this new money in the hobby, and a lot of people, don't know what they're doing really, and they just will buy things that look pretty. So there's a multitude of things, but it'll come down. But yeah, it just came out, so it'll come down.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. I've just seen a lot of popularity around that type of card, the refractors. Who's your favorite buy low for basketball right now? I know you like Cooper's Markets Down and Con stuff like that. Between like Fears, Ace Bailey, Edgecombe, who's your favorite buy right now? I mean, I think Fears is up already 30% over the past I don't know how long, and I know Ed comes down a little bit, and so is Con. But if you had to put your eggs in one basket and say, hey, I think this guy's going to be the one where we make the most money, who would it be?
Let's see. So, well, buying cards already graded or buying cards to grade?
Okay, that's another. Okay, so let's say we're just gonna buy like not high end cards to send it to service, but maybe like around $50 to $100 cards or so, and just wait until PSA opens back up and send them then.
You can't do that because when you get them back, if you wait, then get them back, the basketball season's gonna start by then.
Okay.
So not something I would do. So to grade, like cards to grade, Cooper Flag is probably my number one guy. His value's bottomed out, and like also he has so many cards. Him and Con Knuppel are kind of tied. It's like the obvious answer. They bottomed out. I don't see them going down anymore. How much are they going to go up? I don't know. Little bit, a lot of it. I don't know. But they have so many cards to grade that they'd be my number one, number two. The problem that Jeremiah fears is even though he doesn't sell for a lot, and because of that, there's not a lot of cards we could find to grade. So it's just harder to make money with him. Like he's good, but not as good just because he doesn't have as many cards. So
sure, that makes sense.
And then already graded, it was Giannis like a month ago, and then I spoke, and then his value shot up. So there went that. But buying already graded basketball, man, probably someone like tough one. Maybe Cade Cunningham buying his Prism PSA 10s. There's not a lot of them, so they get good demand. I also just got a really good deal on one I was showing earlier on a purple. So maybe he'd be my number one. He's kind of similar to Jaden Daniels in January with football. Like, it's safe. You know he's good. You know it's going to sell. You know it'll be in really high demand in a few months. So maybe Cade, I guess, would be my number one.
Gotcha. What year was the switch over where they started printing more of those silvers?
Silvers got crazy in, let's see. Well, it's went up every year, but 23 maybe? 23 is when they started to really produce a lot of them, and 24 it just like went berserk. They just went overboard. So maybe like 24 would be the year they went overboard. 23 was getting there. 21, they're way shorter print, and 22 as well. But like, hold on, let's look it up actually instead of me just talking out of my ass here. I'm just talking off feelings, not actual data. So if we look at like a Cade Silver Prism PSA 10 from 2021, there's 2,500 of those graded. Then if you go a year later to Paolo Banchero, there's 2,800. So it seems like around the same same amount printed. Then 23, who's a rookie? Oh, Wembanyama. Yeah.
Wemby.
Jesus, he's gonna have
like
a million. So yeah, the pop count on that went to 9,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably when it jumped up. And then Stephon Castle in 2024. It's not a good comparison because just not as many people are grading his cards because he's like 2024 was not as great of a year for basketball. But like if you look at like football, Jaden Daniels silver 6,600 of him there were, but like also you have to take into account that Wemby sells for crazy amounts of money, so just anyone's grading any of his silver prisms. So, but like 23 is probably when it started to get a little crazy.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. You said Cooper and Con have bottomed out. You think they're done dipping? You think if you're going to get in now? I mean, if you're going to get rid of it before the season?
Well, let's take a look. You never know, but this is all me just speculating because I'm not allowed to give you financial advice.
Right.
But
I mean, all the attention's on Wemby right now.
Yeah, so that's it's off Cooper. No one's thinking about him. So yeah, I mean, it's probably bottomed out. His Topps Chrome PSA 10 in the past 60 days has went down. It was at like 400. Now it's at like 270. But in the past 30 days, it's going down slightly. But in the past 14 days, it's leveled off. So probably it's bottomed out. I mean, it's usually the time towards the end of the year. The finals is going on. It's kind of like the same thing with Jaden Daniels in January. The NFL playoffs were going on. He was injured. Nobody cared about him. And then, his stuff picked up.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get off here before I get yelled at in the chat. Thanks a bunch.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for calling in.
Later.
See ya. Did anybody yell at him in the chat? Are you guys being mean? Some of you guys in the chat are mean. Like if someone's asking questions that you guys don't like, you guys are ruthless.
What's up, Eric?
Hey, you have Eric. You are live.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Who's calling in?
Tom from DMV spoke last week about those 2 cards. You asked me to text them to you, and I just resent.
You did.
Yeah. So they came back gems.
Oh crap! Let me just look at them. The Shador. So so these eBay listings are yours?
Yeah, against my better judgment, I threw them up for buy it now or best offer last night.
Okay, let's see.
I want to get your take on it.
We
I
have
don't expect that number, but
Black Lava and Gold Wave, Ward and Shador. So do you want me to tell you what I think they would sell for? Well, congrats on that. That's super hard. Like that's super hard to get those as 10s.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Let's see. So Shador Gold. I believe there were comps, right, of Shador?
Not really. I mean, there's comps, but from a different category. Going to, I think I sent you a comp right after those 2 auction ads. I sent you a comp of the gold PSA 10 that sold, but that's true gold.
Yeah, so yours is probably a little less than half, I would say. So like 10 grand ish. It really depends on the buyer.
Okay.
Gold.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But also a gold shimmer, which is probably comparable to 6,500 as a PSA 10.
Graded. Okay.
Graded at 10. So it's probably actually that, because gold, like the further we like as time goes on, these true golds are bringing even more of a premium. So yeah, I would say like 6,000 ish, because gold shimmer and gold wave are semi close.
Okay.
Sorry to fool you there.
That's okay.
And
no,
then
I mean, I'd rather have the straight up. I was scared to let them roll an auction.
Yeah, that one I would not auction those cards if they were mine.
Okay.
And then the Black Lava Ward. I mean, I might even make you an offer on that one. The Black Lava.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'll make you an offer live on the spot. Let me just see if there's comps.
Or talk to me after. Either way, whatever you prefer. I don't care.
So a Black Lava did 50. So I may not be the best person to sell the card to, and I'll tell you why. Because the one Black Lava did five grand. Yours is autographed or not autographed?
No.
Oh, yours is not autographed. Oh. So an autographed Black Lava did 5 grand, but if that sold again today, because the product's not as new, it would probably go down to like 3,500 to 4,000. I would say if you auctioned yours, man, it's tough. Wait, let me look at something. Let me look at something else auctioned. Black.
I've gotten so it's all over the place. What people in the business have been telling me, and every opinion is so far from the other one.
Yeah, I'll give you
where to go with that.
I'll give you a good one. So, are there any non-auto Black Lavas that have sold?
I don't believe so.
Not one of any of these prototypes?
There's a 9 out there, but I don't believe it's sold. Maybe it did. There's only 2 that were registered that were graded.
Okay,
I
so
mean, I don't know, maybe undergraded.
Here we go. Sure. I got one. A Dart Raw did 3,200 about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. So okay, so good. That's a good comp. So if he did 3,200, and then we compare, so like let's look at like Ward, Topps Chrome, Refractor, PSA 10. This does how much do you do, Mr. Ward? Teal Lava. Where are you? Why can't I find this? I just want to see how much more or less Mr. Ward sells for. And I can't find any comps. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Okay, so a Cam Ward Refractor versus a Dart Topps Chrome Refractor. If we just compare these 2 cards. So Dart sells for like 3x Ward. So yeah, so if you divide that Dart sale by 3, You maybe like yours raw is like 1100, but it brings a nice premium because it got a 10, obviously. So like, man, it just depends on who wants the card, but like lower 2000s to be conservative, 3000 to be a little higher. Like what I would offer you, I think it would auction for like, man, maybe 2500. Then I would offer you like 90%. That's usually what I like to pay.
Okay.
But I might yeah, like I'd offer you like I'd pay you like 2400, let's call it. But you may be able to do better. I usually pay strong, so like I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah,
I know.
if you want to sell it to me for 2400, I think it like even if it auctioned for like 27 on eBay, 28, that's all you would net anyways.
There's no difference. Exactly.
Yeah, so if you want to sell it to me, you can shoot me your PayPal and I'll send you the money.
All right, hit me up after the show.
All right, sounds good. I will here, do me a favor. Cuz the problem with this phone is it stays in the content studio. Email my one of my assistants just with a picture of the card.
Okay.
Kavi, Kavi at majorleagueprofits.com. Then it won't get lost. Kavi at majorleagueprofits.com.
K-A-V-I.
Yeah, and we'll work out a deal. Maybe shop it a little bit on a Facebook group, see if you get a better offer. I don't think you will, but you might. You never know.
Any group that you'd recommend?
Like there's definitely like a Prism or a Topps Chrome card group. There's one that has like 30,000 people in it, and then also like you could join like a Tennessee Titans Facebook card group.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll give it a shot. I figured eBay at least would get some eyeballs on it. We'll see.
Yeah. Put it out there. Let me know.
So it's Kavi at majorleagueprofits.com.
Yep, Kavi, Kavi. Just shoot him a picture and just if you want to sell it to me, just send him a message like, hey, I want to sell the card. Here's my PayPal or Venmo, whatever you want to do.
All right, sounds good.
Sounds good, man. Just let me know.
All right, sounds good.
All right,
appreciate you, Eric. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, bro. Congrats on those cards.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Card deal live on the podcast. All right, that was. Didn't I just call this number? Maybe. Let's see.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? You have Eric. You are live.
Sweet. Thank you for having me.
What's up, man? How can I help?
I just have a quick question, kind of a broad sports question. If you could give me some advice on what players to buy right now and what players you think are ones to stay away from.
Sure. So it's more of it's a very broad question. But
yeah,
to keep it simple, don't buy what's hot, buy what's not hot, and what will be hot in a few months. So what's your budget?
Anywhere from 500 to 700.
So with a budget like that, I would definitely go to a card show and just buy cheap cards and flip them on eBay. That's the fastest way to make money. Like I could tell you to buy a card of Cooper Flag, but you're gonna send it off to get graded, and then you're just gonna be out of money, and it's gonna sit there for 2 or 3 months, and you're not gonna be able to do anything.
That's another thing is I thought about grading stuff because I have a bunch of stuff that I would make a lot of money if they did good and I'd profit, but it's just I don't know if it's worth the time being out of the money.
Well, yeah. So the actual problem, this is kind of away from cards, and this is not me attacking you, is if I was in your shoes, dude, I would not do cards right now. I would put it on pause for a month or two. I would start delivering pizza or get a second job or just be as cheap as possible, save up to a few $1,000s, and then start buying and selling cards because it's just hard with $500. There's just not much you could do. I could tell you to buy a card of Cade Cunningham and hold it, for 2 or 3 months. It'll probably go up in value, but you're gonna spend $500 and you'll hold it for 3 months, and then it'll go up to 700, right? $200 in a few months isn't doing anything for you. You can send cards off to get graded, but then you're out of money kind of right away. So like you have a much bigger and better runway if you're able to save up like $2,000 to $3,000. It makes your life a hell of a lot easier.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much for the advice.
Yeah, dude, for sure. Any other questions I could help with?
Not for right now, but I'll call him if I come up with any more.
Sounds good, man. Just start eating ramen. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
All right, that was Cali. This is Wisconsin. Didn't T-Pain once say mansion in Wisconsin?
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You were live.
Yep. I have this Trevian Henderson Phoenix 101 White Shimmer auto. I sniped on eBay for like $70, and I just don't know what it's worth.
Did you buy it on auction?
No, I sniped it by now.
So be worth are there comps before it?
Obviously not directs. There was this dual Nike patch that did 5, and then there was a recent non-auto winter that did 500, the black.
So give me the name of the card.
The Trevian Henderson White Shimmer auto 101.
What product is it from?
Phoenix.
I see one sale for $27. Oh no, wait, no, that's not the right one. It's autographed.
Yeah.
White Shimmer Henderson. Wait, it's 2025, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
What product is it? Oh, Phoenix. Sorry,
Phoenix.
You just told me that.
Yeah.
Phoenix. These white shimmers are out of 20. Does yours say 101?
Yeah, all the White Shimmer autographs are 101.
Oh, the autos are 101.
Yeah, there's only 3 sales of terrible players, so it's just so hard to value.
I would. What do the terrible players do?
I don't know. I can check real quick on Card Letter, but
I got.
It was
I got you. I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm just trying to find some sales Phoenix. 1 second. So let's see. Landon Jackson. Who the hell is that? Did it $135. Yeah, these names, I don't even know who these names. Kyle Williams. Okay, yeah, you probably got a good deal. Yours is probably worth who the hell's Xavier Watts? Yeah, I would say 200 plus. Just depends on the buyer, but at least $200.
Okay, yeah, because I had on eBay. I actually got a $400 offer, but
oh, you did?
Then
I'm wrong.
Yeah, but based on the winter sales, honestly, I think I might I don't know, I feel like someone could value it high at National possibly.
Yeah, it just takes a specific person because it's a running back, so the market's not as big. But hey, it's worth at least $400. Because these no names, I don't even know who Xavier Watts is. Sold for $318.
Yeah.
So I mean, Trevion Henderson should be worth more than that. But it just takes the right buyer. It's a weird card. So, but yeah, I mean, congrats. You obviously got an insane deal, so you'll make a lot of money.
Yeah, I think you hit it good with the last guy on saving money to just make more money, honestly, because that's what I did.
Yeah, it makes it a hell of a lot easier. It's the reality is, right, sports cards is you're basically starting a business, and it's just not going to save you if you're on your last few $100s. It's just really hard to start making money if you have a few $100s. The only option is going to card shows and just buying from the dollar boxes and grinding to flip these cards on eBay. I don't really have a magical answer.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for your time, bro.
Thanks, dude. Congrats on the card.
Thanks. Yep.
All right, bye. All right, that was Wisconsin. Ooh, Brentwood, New York. Long Island area code.
Eric.
Hey, what's up? You got Eric?
How you doing?
What's up, man? How can I help? Who's calling?
Nick's my name.
Nick, Long Island?
I used to live there, Bohemia.
Oh, okay. I used to live in Patchogue, so kind of
Okay.
close.
Yeah, for sure. Just got a two-part question. Curious on kind of the Giannis market once he, I listened this morning and, obviously we don't know for sure, and I've seen a lot of things happen differently. We all have, but one of the probably the top picks for him would be maybe to the Celtics, and Jaylen Brown goes to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Just curious what your thoughts are. So, say this afternoon something came out and Giannis is traded to the Bucks or to the Celtics. Are you selling? I guess are you selling right away, like listing it right away? And then what do you expect his base Prism to sell for initially, if you had to guess?
So yeah, it depends on what team he goes to. Who are the candidates? The Celtics, the Rockets, right?
Rockets, yeah, I've heard Miami.
Miami.
A little bit.
So the team that would jump his value the most is the Celtics. What am I? I mean, I bought a few of his things, and I've already made a lot of money. I haven't sold them yet, so
Yep.
I'm gonna just sit there and see what happens. Like sometimes with these things, they jump up a lot. Sometimes they don't. It depends because he's a great player, but he's established. Everybody already knows how good he is. But at the same time,
Right.
he's going to a bigger market team. So
Right.
I just don't have an answer. I would expect it to really go up a little bit, like not a ton. So I'll probably sell it. I'll probably end up selling it around the National Card Show, to be honest. But it just depends on the market. Like I just don't have an answer. It could go either which way.
Yeah, for sure. And then last question. If he goes to Celtics, how does that affect Jason Tatum's market? Is that not going to do? It's not going to
Probably not much.
Or nothing.
Not much. I
crazy?
mean, they already go deep in the playoffs, and he's an established player. A little bit, maybe. Jaylen Brown's
Sure.
market will go down if he goes to the Bucks.
Yep.
That I'm sure,
For
but
sure.
probably not much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
that
more
makes sense.
if you get a player that's like younger and more volatile, that's when you would see it go up. So, for example, this is the first example I could think of. This is years ago. Tua Tagovailoa in like 2021 or 2022 when he was young, when Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins, his value skyrocketed. Hill's value didn't go up, but Tua's did.
Yep.
So if like Giannis hypothetically went to the Hornets, Colin Knupple's value would probably go up.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. That makes sense.
Cool.
Cool.
Any other questions?
Appreciate the help. No, should be good. Let's go Knicks, right?
Let's go Knicks, man.
Let's get it done.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, thanks, Eric.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. New York again. New York's excited. Maybe no one's going to the work. So the Knicks. Come on, New York. New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. And let's inspire you.
Hey, Eric, what's going on?
Chad, what's up, dude? How may I be at your service?
Providing you some feedback for your listeners about. You
Sure.
remember when I was doing the mass attacks buying into the hype?
The mass.
The mass attacks cards I showed
Yes.
you.
Yep.
Yes. So now that I'm getting them back, when initially when the first wave was hitting the market, they're going for like $300.
Yep.
Now they're 75 to 90.
Never buy into the hype, my friend. It usually doesn't.
Yeah. So another question for you: are you still looking for a 7-figure collector to interview?
No, we got it. It was, but that was only in California. Like I was looking for it because I brought the podcast out to California.
Okay, I have one local. He's got. I don't know if you watched my video from the weekend. He's originally from the Akron area. He's like, hey man, he's a high-profile client of mine. He's like, do you have a scissors? I'm like, no, I have a razor. He said, I've been waiting 10 years to do this. He ripped open a yellow padded envelope and pulled out 11
on-card auto, 1/1 LeBron James rookie cards that he's been sitting on that he bought from his cousin in 2007.
Wow. Yeah. Shoot me his. Yeah. You could text me his contact information. Maybe I'll shoot him a text to do an interview. He lives in the area in Tampa.
Yeah, he's in the area, and because of
Actually,
him and another
Chad,
couple clients,
do me a favor. Sorry to cut you off. Just and don't text it here. Just email it to Kavi Kavi at majorleagueprofits.com if you could.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Just two more questions. Because of him and a couple other clients that I have that they really don't have much luck for what they want to do at the Tampa Bay card shows. I am trying to put together a invite-only private high-end trade night. Would you be interested?
Depends on the date. That's all.
Yeah, I'm thinking like July 11th, like the weekend after. But we're talking Grails only, like 5-figure cards.
Yes, I am interested. But that weekend, if the Knicks, it's a TMI here, but if the Knicks win the finals, I win a lot of money. And I'm taking all my friends to Las Vegas that weekend. So if they do win, so not that, it just almost every weekend I'm booked, which is the issue. But like if you catch me on like just let me think, maybe like every weekend until August, I'm booked.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have like the guys that I already have lined up. We're talking like $5 million inventory that they can't move around here, or coming around here they don't take it out of the house because there's no one else to like receive that. We're talking Grails.
Yeah, I'd be more interested in interviewing the people to see how they got it. But yeah, send the information because to same email, Kavi at Major League Profits. He could tell you what dates I can go because I'm thinking in my head, and every weekend till like early August, I'm thinking I can't do it, which is my issue.
Okay, so last question is, I've been beating my head against the desk with this PSA stuff. So for my clients that I clean and submit cards for, I've raised the floor to being a $500 card as a PSA 10.
Okay.
So I've been trying to do the numbers on what Beckett cards. So I've found like the Kobe's, the late early 2000s, late 90s, all of those cards as a 9.5. The values are comparable. Like the investment is there for a Beckett 9.5 to a PSA 10 to get a return on investment. I mean, what is your thoughts on like what era cards do Beckett values compare to PSA for return on investment?
None.
None?
Yeah, none. PSA just outsells Beckett in every which way. The only thing that's comparable to PSA is like for Pokemon, like Tag kind of comps to PSA, and then with Vintage, SGC comps to PSA. But a Beckett 9.5 compared to a PSA 10, there's none I can think of off the top of my head that sell for around the same. Yeah, it's just SGC overall would be better for Modern right now than Beckett. Beckett really has taken a shit the past few years. Just not every card, but a lot of the cards.
Well, yeah, but I know there's like a sweet spot with like the LeBron James rookies and the Kobe rookies. Like if they get like a 9.5, people could probably get their money back.
Oh yeah. On cards like that, they'll still get their money back. But a Beckett 9.5 on like a LeBron, for example, is like $4,000 to $5,000. Topps Chrome 2003. A PSA 10 is $12,000.
Okay.
So it's just there's none that really comp. So Beckett is, yeah, it's just hard with Beckett. They just, like I said, they've taken a shit the past few years.
Yeah, I just know that, but like if you look at the market, the legacy Beckett 9.5s hold their water somewhat.
Yeah, they do, but usually still not compared to a PSA 10. There's probably a few examples, just not many I could think of. Any other questions I could help you with?
No, I'm bringing it up to you because like I have a lot of clients who are like, oh my god, like they're because they can't go through me and submit cards to have a constant flow of fresh slabs going back. They're kind of freaking out.
Yeah, SGC would be overall a better solution than Beckett for most modern cards.
Okay,
cool. Well, sweet. I have a huge queue, so let me let you go. Yeah, any other questions? Let me know. More than happy to entertain the trade night and that 7-figure collector. Just shoot an email over to Kavi at Major League Profits, and I'll get you handled.
All right, gotcha.
All right, Chad. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. All right. That was Chad. And this is Punta Gorda. That's a nice area. Sorry for telling everyone where you live. Don't say your name.
Hey, how's it going, Michael?
Hey.
Just want to join the call and let you know. Let's go, Knicks.
Yes, sir. Let's go, Knicks. What's up, man? How may I?
All right, take
how may I
care,
help?
brother. I was just going to ask a question about PSA as well. Would you still do the high end, or would you go to Beckett now? Because there's some cards I saw Chad was talking about, and I talked to him about it this weekend. That I saw like a Caleb Williams Prism Silver PSA 10 does about 3K, and PSA 10 only does 1K. So you know what I mean? There's the price differences there. So would you maybe grade it Beckett, but just pick out different cards? You know what I mean?
No, I still wouldn't. A Beckett 10 is extremely hard to get. I wouldn't bank on that. Like it's probably like 10 times harder to get a Beckett 10 than it is a PSA 10, especially on a card like that. SGC is going to be a better solution for the most part than PSA for modern cards.
Would you still grade a PSA, but with the more expensive?
Yeah.
Like let's say, you would do that. I know a lot of people did the lower end and waited, or they have lower end cards, maybe like $4 card, $20 to grade, and it's 78 in a PSA 10. You know what I mean? But I have a little more high end, like a Curry Prismania. I paid about $850, 183 to grade, and you know what I mean? PSA 10 does 3.5.
Oh yeah, I'd have no
no
problem sending that to PSA.
Yeah, I don't mind grading. It's just tough. Some of these guys have the lower end tiers, and they just really want to submit that lower end, and now they don't know what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, man, and like also because now nobody's grading that many cards. There's way more gradable cards out there on the market. So it's a little bit actually easier to find cards now. So it's all give and take. But yeah, I would go with SGC lower end, Beckett or PSA higher end.
And I think another thing people have realized is to stop buying into the hype. I mean, the hype's always going to be there for guys like Wemby and all those guys like Drake May. His Prism Silvers were doing $250 when he was in the Super Bowl. Now they probably do $170.
Happens every time, my friend. Every time.
It's just I'd rather buy into the GOATs because there's less risk and there's only upside. You know what I mean? When have you ever seen a LeBron rookie go down in price? It only goes up.
It has when after the pandemic it did go down, but yeah, it's a much better investment than buying someone like Cooper Flag.
Yeah, for sure. The hype is fun because it's like a quick rush. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like a futures bet, and then you have a money line that's next day. You know what I mean? So it's a little.
Yeah, it's instant gratification. Yep.
Right. All right. Thank you, brother.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Someone called in and it says the area code is potential spam. Calling you back. Potential spam.
Your call cannot be completed at this time.
Okay. That was weird. Oh shit, this has to be the last caller. I went overboard. Wow. I didn't realize.
Hey Eric, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? You have Eric? You are live?
So I just went to a card show and picked up a card. Do you mind helping me comp it? Because it's really hard to comp.
All right, let's hear it. What is it?
It's a 2025 Select Tyler Shuck Gold out of 10.
Okay.
Select certified insert.
Certified. It's Select.
The insert's called Select Certified.
Okay, hold on.
And the only thing I have to go off of is the snakeskin out of 2 did 2K.
Let's see. I'll tell you. It's numbered out of 10?
Correct.
Okay. So, are there any other sales of any of these other quarterbacks like Dart or?
I don't think so. I didn't check that. That's hard.
Select Certified Gold. Are you sure it's called? Are you sure it's? Oh wait, here we go. Select Certified. Okay, so it's an insert. It's gonna be much less than that snakeskin. I would say around like $300 to $400.
Okay.
Yep.
I was going around asking for, and people were offering me like $200.
Yeah, I would probably say it's worth 300-ish. Oh, maybe a little over, but it's a strange card, so you got to get the right buyer.
Yeah. So I'd probably just hold for like the National or something like that. Do you think where there's more people from certain areas that would possibly want to pay a little stronger for it?
Probably not. You'd have just as much luck there as you would online. You just need to find the
Got
right
it.
buyer. Yeah.
Got it. So should I list it on eBay for like 400?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right. I really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling.
Thank you very much.
That is a wrap. Thank you, everybody. We do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10 a.m.